for your team program to get this win?
I mean, the biggest thing is this. I just think that God kind of just gave us the endurance and perseverance and courage, because we've had a couple of tough weeks where we lost some close games, and we showed great perseverance and character. I mean, we were down big in the game. We didn't execute our game plan in the first 7 minutes, but we stayed poised. The crowd was really loud here. The students were back. It may have had about 7,500 fans, so it was very loud. And in the first 7 minutes, it bothered us. We got down big, and then we just started chipping away. We got our hammer out. We started chipping away. So just really proud for the players, proud for our administration, proud for, the BC Nation, especially the players who played here last year, who went through so much. And just happy we was able to get the win. So it was an amazing, the feeling that was in the huddles the last 8 minutes, and it was a high level of belief in looking guys' eyes. So just happy that we were able to find a way to get it done.
You were an assistant at Clemson for 4 years. I know Brevin is from this area. You guys met at a Clemson camp way back when, I believe. Did it feel like full circle that everything just happened the way it did today?
I mean, it kind of felt like full circle a little bit. This morning when I went for a walk, I went for a walk and I kind of see all the different things that I remember from being here. I even text Shaka Smart this morning, because, he had recommended his neighborhood he lived in. And we were staying right across the street from our hotel. That neighborhood was there. Me and my wife looked at some homes there. So it did come full circle. It really did. I mean, I'm not one of them guys that look too far ahead. So 5 days ago, I wasn't even looking at Clemson video. I wasn't even thinking about Clemson. I kind of just look at the next game. And so the thought of coming back to Clemson didn't come on my mind until 2 days ago. Really happy for Brev, a guy who hadn't played much all year. Didn't even practice yesterday. Didn't know, how his leg was feeling. So we didn't practice him yesterday. And I didn't know he was going to play until this morning. But I met him at a camp here when he was 12. And so it was amazing to be able to hug him after the game as well.
For sure. What adjustments defensively did you guys have to make? I know you said a lot of it was some turnovers in the early portion of the game, but drawing them off the 3-point line, what did you guys do later in the first half?
Well, I mean, we took better shots on offense, and we took care of the ball better, which eliminated a lot of the run-out scramble shots where they got thrust and they running and we trying to get under control. So we eliminated some bad shots. We eliminated turnovers. But then we just gritted our teeth. We gritted our teeth and just really got down to the defensive stance, and we were connected. Just played really gritty. We just really had a determined spirit about us, and I was wondering how we would respond. I didn't know how much we were down, but I knew we were down a lot. Really didn't pay attention to how much we were down. I just told the guys we got to keep chipping away, and we got to keep believing. So kept believing, they kept chipping away, and we found a way to win.
For a while there, it was kind of a two-man game with James Karnick and Mackay. What did you see from them during that stretch? And, what do you think of their performance?
Yeah, they gave us a great inside-outside punch. Obviously, James had 17, so we were able to throw the ball inside to him. And then Mackay got going, really more in the second half. But he kind of just stayed the course. He didn't only have 2 points in the first half. It really got going in the second half. So, but they gave us a great inside-outside punch, giving us balance to be able to, almost like in football, if you can't throw it inside, that's like a football team that can't run the ball. And so you have to be able to throw it inside a little bit. We threw it into him. We threw it into DeMar Langford a little bit, and they were able to get us some fouls and some baskets.
I know earlier in the season when you guys knocked off Notre Dame, then you had the COVID pause or a losing streak after that, and then the COVID pause. How do you make sure this time you carry that momentum into maybe a winning streak?
I don't know. I mean, just take it one day at a time. I thought the COVID pause really hurt us. I thought, after the Notre Dame game, Brev was out of the lineup for the next 3 games. So our team changed a little bit. COVID really hurt us. But, with all that being said, I kept trying to tell the guys the last week, hey, man, we one basket, one stop away from winning two more conference games. You got to stay the course. You got to keep chipping away. You can't grow weary. You got to continue to believe in each other and believe in what we're doing. And before this game, I told them, don't even worry about the result. This looked like a team that cares about each other and a team that, that's got a great character. Let's focus on that. And I'm just thankful that we won, though.
That's all for me. Thanks.
All right.
Thank you.
Hey, all right, Andy, I got Makai coming for you, okay?
Yep, sounds good.
Calling this one an exclusive for you, right?
Yeah, I love it.
As I said before, thanks again. You have been our most consistent and dedicated media member, and that goes a long way. I appreciate it.
Oh, no problem. It's a great game.
All right, Makai, on his way.
Yes, sir.
All right, go ahead, Andy.
How you doing?
Talk me through that last stretch there with Brevin's game winner, and what was that like to finally get a road win, especially having been here last year?
Man, I'm so happy for Brevin. He's been through a lot of adversity, and to come into his hometown and play like he played with grit and everything that Coach Grant preaches, that made me so happy for him. So, and my bad, what was the second question?
Well, just the first road win since you've been here, I believe. It's been a long time. And what's that like to kind of get the monkey off your back?
Man, if you seen that little Twitter post they done posted with Coach in there jumping around with us, that's exactly how that explains exactly how we feel, man. It was a great feeling for us. Now we know where we stand. We know that we can win, and we just gotta execute whatever Coach throws at us. And there's a lot of adversity on the playing away, and we fought and ended up winning. Worked out for us.
Coach Grant talked about it was pretty loud in there. A lot of students were back. It kind of took you guys off guard a little bit at the beginning. Then you guys made adjustments, had a lot more energy winning those loose balls. What adjustments did you personally make? Because you had a big second half there.
For sure. I had a terrible first half. I take complete responsibility for us being down that much in the first half, all them turnovers I had. And my teammates, Brevin, Jay-Z, my little brother, just kept me composed, and I was able to fight through that first half drought, and ended up coming up with the win late, and it felt amazing. That was an amazing feeling.
You guys were down 32-11. Have you been part of a comeback like this in college before? And what does it mean going forward to know that you guys can come down from any deficit?
I actually have been. When I was at Providence, we had played in the Big East tournament, and I think it was the semifinals. We played Xavier. We was down like 16-18 at halftime, and ended up coming back and winning that. So I kind of been there before, but this one was far different from that. This one was far different from that one. And it was a beautiful feeling. Was there a second question on that?
Well, no, I was just going to ask again, the second half, it looked like a little bit of a two-man game between you and James. What do you guys have going there? I know there was one play specifically where he set up the screen. You were kind of just following the screen until you had an open shot inside the three-point line.
And after that first screen that I ended up getting to him, it felt like we was flowing. So once it works, we just went right back to it, and it kept on. We kept on finding open. Maybe there was an open corner because they were all commit to James because he was doing a great job being physical down low. So he opened up the floor for a lot of us to make plays for ourselves and for each other.
My last question for you, Makai, is, at this point, last time you guys had a big ACC win, it was over Notre Dame, and then you guys had a little bit of a skid and then the COVID pause. How do you carry the momentum now into the next couple of ACC games?
We just got to stick with each other. We know what we did today worked, so we just got to stick to it and keep on grinding, getting better each and every day. Just pushing each other each and every day, trying to grind and get better. That's all that there really is to do.
Thanks, Makai.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you.
You're right. Keep quick, man. Keep quick. I'm trying to get Bojangles already closed though, so we can't really go to Bojangles.
All right, Andy, you're up.
Brevin, I was asking Coach Grant, does this kind of feel full circle for you? You guys met at a Clemson camp way back when you were 12 years old. Now you hit the game winner against that Clemson team. What does it feel like?
Man, it's a blessing. Obviously we didn't talk about it much, but we knew kind of how important this game was for us. We knew like we grew up here. Obviously, I grew up 5-10 minutes from here. So, I mean, it's a big thing for us. Obviously, it does feel like it's coming full circle. And me to be able to hit that shot and, win a game in Littlejohn after the losing streak we've been on it feels wild. I can't even describe it.
Yeah. How much family did you have at the game? And what was that like afterwards to see them?
Well, I think we get like 60 tickets as a team. I think I used like 48 of them. So, and then after the game, obviously, it was a great celebration. It was a good moment to be able to celebrate that with my family, people that have seen me grow up from a little kid to, where I'm at now and all the adversity I've been through. Everybody's kind of helped me get to this point. So I'm really excited that I was able to share that moment with them.
Yeah. Was the basket looking just huge to you today? Because it seemed like wherever you were firing away and it was going in. You had the one on like the tiger paw that went in from probably like 35 feet. What was going on today? Everything falling or what?
Well, I mean, the biggest thing was just I feel like I'm trying to get back in rhythm. Obviously, I feel like my knee is still bothering me a lot. I'm kind of just dealing with the pain. So when it comes down to it, I can't really move as well as I want to. So, I mean, as soon as I get the ball that's going up, I feel like I don't need a lot of space. And I'm confident. I'm really, really confident in myself and my abilities. And, I believe that I can make every shot that I shoot. So with that mindset, I feel like I can just, no matter where I'm at, it's going up. So I feel like I really do a good job with that.
Yeah, walk me through that last possession, the game-winning shot that you had. A little bit interesting with the clock there because they had almost like a 2-for-1 opportunity, and then you guys get it back. What was your mindset when you called for the ball and then shot?
Well, the biggest thing was I think we played Pitt. I can't remember what day it was. It was like a week and a half ago. We were down 2 with like 2 minutes left, and I missed it. We were down 2 with like 2 minutes left. I missed a 3. So tonight I kind of like, I learned from that opportunity. Kind of just wanted to live in the moment. Obviously, we in Littlejohn at my hometown, so I was just ready to knock that down.
Yeah. You feel like you have a little bit more mobility in that knee now? It seems like you're able to go inside a little bit more than you could have earlier on in the season. And if so, do you feel like that sets up your outside game better?
Yeah, definitely. I honestly think my outside shot helps me get inside just because I can use a ball fake or a pump fake in order to get into the lane. My biggest thing is just really just trying to find the rhythm. I feel like I'm still rushing things out there, but at the same time, I'm just really just trying to have fun with it. And I only got like 15, 16 games left, so I'm trying to make the most of that each game.
Yeah, huge win for the program. And where do you go from this point forward, finally getting that road win, almost like a monkey off the back for this team?
Definitely. I mean, it's definitely going to feel good to get on the flight, get back to practice with a winning mindset, actually. Because, I mean, the biggest thing is just it's tough bouncing back each day after a loss. So to be able to win for once feels really good, and especially the circumstances and the situation that it was, it's great for us in the program.
Awesome. All right. Thanks, Brevin. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
All right, Andy.
Thanks, Mike.
Thanks again.
Yep. Have a good one. Safe travels.
You too. Thank you.